Mitch is denying making wood to test it. He has been wanting to tidy up this track for a very long time. Our priorities differ. Pushed it around and parked it up at the back of the little trailer. Put a bit of worktop across the back to catch any flying bits. And Mitch has now got chainsaw and hedge cutters out to try and make some stuff to feed it. You can just about hear me in the background here shouting at Mitch, telling him that he should be wearing safety glasses, but as usual he just kind of carried on regardless. Whilst I went off to find my gloves in order to help, Mitch carried on, but soon encountered some problems with the machine.
What knocked that off? Yeah. Got that. A big thing in it.
A big what?
A big lump of wood. These went in when it stopped.
Hang on, let me lift the flap out. Wait.
No reason why that shouldn't go.
Has it got fuel in it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got fuel.
What did you do? Stop it?
No, just stopped on its own. videoing me.
So it has got fuel in it, but it hasn't got loads of fuel in it, so I'm going to put some in and hope that that's the problem, that maybe it's just too low for it to start, and hope that it's not the story of our lives, which is where we buy something brand new and it doesn't work, and then you go back to the shop and they want to repair it rather than replacing it, because that's kind of what they try and do here in France. So fingers crossed that it's just lack of fuel.
It's the only thing I think it can be. If not, I'll just got to go back.
In the end, with a bit of a tweak of the safety handle, Mitch managed to get the machine started and it seemed like our problem was solved. So now that we've tested the shredder, and it does work, it's not necessarily the fastest thing for leaves and stuff, but it definitely does work. However, I've decided that for the majority of this hedge line, we can probably do it with the topper, because it is just brambles and ivy, certainly down to a certain point. So I've just put the topper on the back of the tractor. Mitch is gonna give it a whirl over the brambles and the ivy. Is to scout ahead now for branches that the topper won't be happy with. I think we're okay, roughly down to where I've just parked the quad. I just got to keep an eye out. So that we don't hear any nasty bangs on our new blades. It's not getting run over. It's going quite quickly. So I've just suggested that he stops here because these are thick brambles. More like trees. So I'm just going to I'm going to wheel the shredder down to where we've stopped, and we're just going to lop the thicker brambles off and feed them into this on the spot it turns it into such tiny amounts that we're just going to flick it into the hedge rather than lining it back up with the trailer and everything. So we've got 2 handles on. It's not too bad to push for short distances. We've just changed the angle of the belt so that it fires into the hedge. Well, we definitely just made our life easier by testing that idea of pointing the shredder straight into the hedgerow. It's literally just thrown chippings in, so we definitely don't need to worry about aiming it into the trailer and then emptying the trailer, so that's good. I'm bonding with it now. Seemed like it was making life a bit difficult at first, but no, it's we just stopped there, chainsawed the big bits off, fed it into the shredder, and now we're moving on. So I think that's the aim of the game. What does Lexi say? Work smarter, not harder, and that's what we're trying to do now, I think, and succeeding. So talking of Lexi, I've got to go and pick her up in a minute. Stop. We'll just come down to the next bit here, which has got sticks and things in. I'm going to leave Mitch to it. Well, I think he might be finishing at the same time as me. But sticks hiding in here, ready to be shredded. So I think, guys, that our days of Bonfire are over. I think with our super duper baby chainsaw that we've got now, the petrol hedge trimmer, the newly sharpened blades, no, the new blades on the topper, and this little beast, I think field maintenance is going to be a bit easier. The mist soon dropped again and the nights are drawing in. Alexi had great fun helping Mitch gather up all the tools at the end of the day.